10 things my husband doesn't do as a Christian man. Number 1, he does not keep money separate from me. Our finances are combined in every way, shape, form. I have no money. I have no problem with him going to my garage sale stash cash and grabbing some cash if he needs it. He has no problem with me going to his Christmas money and grabbing some cash if he needs it. I give it back to him when I'm done. If I just need cash or whatever, it's no big deal. I don't have to ask permission to spend money. I don't have to ask permission to look at the bank accounts. I can look at the bank accounts anytime I want. He keeps me always updated on what's in our checking account, how much is in there, how much is going out, what we need to pay, all of that. He will tell me sometimes, you know what, we got a really big bill coming up. Be careful. Don't spend so much, try to take it a little bit easier if you can. Like, okay, no big deal. This video is brought to you by our Dining on a Dime cookbook. We have quick and easy recipes your family will love to help you get in and out of the kitchen fast. Please visit us at livingonadime.com. And then along with money purchases, he asks me when we're going to make a big purchase. He doesn't just go out and buy a $100,000 truck without telling me. He doesn't go out and buy a snowmobile, a 4x4, a boat, ski pass for the year, thousands of dollars in guns and ammos and all that stuff. He doesn't just go buy that stuff. He makes sure that I'm okay with those big purchases before he does it. And if I'm not okay, he doesn't do it. If I say, you know what, I just have a bad feeling about this. Can we just wait until we save up a little bit more money, because I just want to make sure that we have this cushion of money before we go make this big purchase. He's like, okay. Now, there are other times where I'll say, man, I just don't know if we should spend $19,000 on a car. And he's like, well, yeah, but we really need a 4-wheel drive vehicle in Wyoming. Like, I know, but we've never spent $19,000 on a car. That's a lot of money. We'll go back and forth and discuss it. But he doesn't just go and buy big purchases without asking me. He's not asking permission. We discuss this together. He does not slap or hit me. He has not laid a finger on me in anger ever in our entire marriage. He has not laid a finger in anger on our children ever in our entire marriage. Ever. Never. If it would happen once and he is very repentant and very sorry, I would say, okay, we'll work on this. Why did you do this? We'll get into counseling. If it happens a second time, that's it. A good Christian husband does not hit his wife or his kids out of anger. Period. I have no problem with spanking with kids, but only with the hand and only a couple of swats, not a beating. There is a big difference. He doesn't call me names. He doesn't call me the B word. He doesn't cut me down. He doesn't talk down to me in any way, shape, or form at all. Doesn't call me stupid. None of that stuff. That is not acceptable as a Christian husband, period. The next thing my husband doesn't do as a Christian, does not watch things he shouldn't be watching on the internet, TV, or in magazines. Period. At all. No, it doesn't make your intimate life better. No, it is not okay in any way, shape, or form. Period. That is adultery. My husband does not do that. I have full access to his computer. I have full access to his phone. I can look at any time at any of those things and know that he's not doing those things. The next thing my Christian husband does not do is yell in any way, shape, or form, even if it's not calling me names, when we get in an argument, we do not scream, we do not yell, we do not hit, we do not do any of that. He does not yell at me, even in an argument, even if it's not cursing, even if it's not calling names. He doesn't do it. It's not okay to just be yelling at your wife because you're angry with her. It's not okay. The next thing he doesn't do is he doesn't curse. Now, my husband did not grow up a Christian. He grew up, his parents were Catholic, and they had no problem cursing in the home, anything like that. So he grew up with cursing. But after he became a Christian, he stopped doing that. Now, occasionally, if he hits his thumb with a hammer, his old self will come out. But he truly doesn't mean to do it. He's sorry for it. And he tries better the next time. And yeah, he very, very rarely lets out a curse word, even though that's the way he grew up. Not even a darn. No dang, no darn, no nothing. He just does not curse. The next thing he doesn't do as a Christian is he doesn't just leave projects undone. If the door handle needs to be fixed, he fixes it. If the toilet seat needs to be fixed, he fixes it. If the faucet needs to be fixed, he fixes it. I don't have to remind him 1,000 times to fix it. Now, sometimes he'll have the things on the list and he'll forget, and I'll say, can you get to this? He's like, oh yeah, thank you for reminding me, I forgot. But as a general habit, even if he prefers, if I make a list of all the things that need to be done, then when he has snatches of time, he can do this project or that project and get it off the list and get it done. Why? Because he loves me and he wants to make my life easier. So he does these things so that my life isn't more stressful. So I don't have to sit there and nag him over and over again to get the kitchen faucet fixed. The next thing he doesn't do is he doesn't drink and he doesn't get drunk. Now, every once in a great while, he will have a margarita at the Mexican restaurant. And I mean, in 30 years, he's had 2. So let me tell you, a great while. Or maybe 3. A great while. He has one that's a small one. That's it. He does not sit and just drink beers during the game, even as a Christian. You get drunk. He just doesn't do it. And I am so thankful for that. Now, he did grow up in an alcoholic home. He has a bigger reason to not want to drink alcohol than I do. But he still does not drink, and he has that self-control that he doesn't drink. Next thing he does is he puts the seat down on the toilet. Now, I know this is the great debate of men and women over the last century when toilet seats have had lids. When toilet seats have had lids. I know this is the great debate. But he does it. He puts it down. Why? Because he respects me and he loves me. He doesn't want me to fall in the middle of the night when I'm going in there to go to the bathroom and I'm half asleep and I just plop my buttocks down to do my business. He's respectful of me. He loves me enough to do that. So those are the 10 things that my Christian husband does not do. Please go visit us at livingonadime.com. I can't wait to hear the comments on this one.